seen this horrific cop beating a couple of days ago, and it's like, okay, what's the... I would have to be convinced of quite a few things in order to justify this, and now we got the justifications. So, yeah, man, if anybody thinks that I'm by any means a back the blue supporter, any sort of a bootlicker when it comes to the authorities, I don't think that I'd ever really give off that vibe, but, you know, they should all but quash this, because this is... Yeah, man, this is ridiculous. We got the video here, at least what it's going down, and these three cops right here. Okay, listen, if Chauvin and a couple of his boys were doing this to George Floyd, that would not be forgivable at all whatsoever. Like I said, I seen this, and it's like, this is awfully brutal. Like, what the hell did this guy do? Apparently, he was resisting arrest and struck a cop or something like that. Okay, listen, you shouldn't be doing that, okay? You'd find yourself in really terrible situations, but yeah, that's a little bit unforgivable. The fact that you put him on the ground and you started poorly ground and pounding him, like, it doesn't really make that much sense. Anyways, 3 Arkansas cops brutally beat suspect after his arrest for threatening a gas station worker and striking an officer, and then realize they're being filmed. Yeah, all 3 are suspended by the state. Yeah, no, exactly. And this won't get national headlines because we also got to look at the guy who is perpetrating this. And yeah, too many white guys going around here for this to really break through to the mainstream. Maybe because it also has a anti-cop narrative on top of that. So, could go one way or another. But whatever, here's my take on it. 3 Arkansas cops are suspended. Sorry. I don't think they should be suspected at this point because it's on tape. Anyways, after video of them emerged brutally beating an arrest suspect at a gas station, sparking angry reactions across the country as footage circulated online. Yeah, this is one of those unifying moments where it's like, yeah, those cops are completely in the wrong when it comes to this one. If you want to rough him up a little bit because he was taking a swing at a cop, that's fine. You know, you put him into the cop car or whatever, okay, after you tase him or something like that, okay? Maybe you just push his head into the side of the vehicle before he gets in there, and nobody's really going to bat an eye, especially if he's threatening everybody at the gas station. But again, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Just saying. I hate to use an old lady lingo here, but seems to line up. Cops said Randall Worcester, 27, was making threats to a convenience store worker in Mulberry near Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, this is some hillbilly shit. All of this stuff was happening a long time ago, okay? Before the advent of social media and video recording devices in everybody's pockets. So this one was just unfortunately caught on tape. Several officers went to confront him. He allegedly pushed the deputy to the ground and punched the back of his head, leading to the arrest seen in the clip. Yeah, so somebody ended up catching a beating for, I don't know, trying to play tough guy on a cop. Like I said, I don't feel really bad for the guy who's getting beat up in this one. This is just not the right way to go about this by the police officers. At least check your surroundings. Make sure nobody's filming you next time. One officer is seen repeatedly striking him in the head with clenched fists. Very poorly, too. It's like, Christ, there's 3 of you, and you're letting them cover up still? Like, for Christ's sakes, buddy. Anyways, another is shown kneeing him in the back and leg. The officers are shown aggressively pinning the man's head down. And again, that's another thing. Like, I don't want to flaunt this or anything like that, but the fact that he's still conscious and somewhat defending himself, like, oof, good on him. Wonder what he's on at the time. Anyways, the officers are also shown aggressively pinning the man's head down and holding his hood over his face while striking him. Yeah, no, they don't want to bust up their knuckles or anything like that. They don't want to make it too conspicuous when they take him back to the precinct. At one point in the video, the officers are shown shouting and pointing at the person filming the incident. Yeah, I'd be peeling out of that place real fucking quick. The identities of the 3 officers seen in the video were not immediately available. The video was posted on Snapchat by Naomi Johnson. Ugh, on Snapchat of all places, in between her taking tit pics and putting them out there. But, you know, she's like, oh shit, somebody's getting beat the fuck up. Oh shit, it involves police officers. I'm gonna get so many followers off this. Whose sister witnessed and recorded the incident on her phone. A stunned Jackson asked who she needed to send in order to report the officers for misconduct. My only hope in this one is this fucking criminal doesn't get off for the fact that he was causing a ruckus beforehand, but we'll see what goes here. Crawford County Sheriff Jimmy DeMonte issued a statement Sunday evening saying the 2 county deputies were suspended. 2 county deputies in the state's police investigation into the incident, and the sheriff's office internal review. A Mulberry police officer also was suspended. Oh, okay, somebody else from a different location. Okay. I hold all my employees accountable for the actions and will take appropriate measures at this time. Yeah, high fives all around. No, just kidding. In the statement released Sunday evening, Mulberry Police Chief Shannon Gregory, it's always a woman, anyways, said the officer involved in the incident is on leave pending the outcome of the investigation. What do you really have to investigate on this one? Unless he was the one who was pushed down. But then again, given the circumstances, don't know the footing of anything of this, and he takes a swing at the back of the officer's head. I want officers, once again, like, here's my stance on everything. I want police reform when it comes to this stuff, okay? I want better police officers. I want police officers that look like me, okay? I want 6.5 foot tall motherfuckers who are jacked to the gills. I don't care if they're on TRT. I don't care if they're on Clen, Tren. Don't fucking matter. I want the top percentile of men specifically, to be police officers. I want a police officer to be able to arrest me out of uniform as well as in uniform, okay? They don't need to be throwing sissy fucking punches like this, okay? I want a police officer who, if they're throwing a shot like that, is hitting the fucking curb in about 4 punches or less. That fucking methed out wacko, him taking a swing at an officer that doesn't look like Ethan Klein's dad, like, Christ almighty. I want him thinking twice about engaging with Officer Ronnie Coleman. All officers should look like Ronnie Coleman back in the cut. Anyways, police said the incident happened on Sunday at around 10:40 a.m. So first thing in the morning, trying to cause shit like this. That's wild. Local time at the County Express at 1107 Georgia Ridge Drive in Mulberry, which is found around 135 miles northwest of Little Rock. Oh my, literally out in the sticks. According to Arkansas Times, Naomi Johnson's sister said she arrived at the gas station when she saw a shoeless man sitting on the curb and talking to police officers. Then she saw the man get up and try to run away, but he was tackled. Okay, why didn't you Oh, okay, I guess you probably didn't expect anything wild to be happening, but wouldn't it have been helpful to videotape that part? But again, she's trying to get clout off of this one little clip. Anyways, Johnson's sister reported that she thought the man seemed in mental distress. No, that was after the punching started to happen. The Arkansas Times reported, oh, okay, so this bitch is like, oh, those police officers are being so mean to that criminal. Johnson's sister was in her car with a friend at the time on Snapchat. I've been around the internet long enough to know what the fuck was going on. The pair can be heard in the footage shouting for the officer to stop punching the man. He's got hit, we know. The audio is difficult to pick up from the footage, but it sounds like one officer tells the people in the car to back the fuck up. But they're in a car. Throw it in reverse? Is that what you mean? Nah, I doubt it. Worcester of Goose Creek, South Carolina. Who? Oh, right, that's the criminal. Was arrested and taken to a local hospital. Oh, that's nice. He's going to go get the help that he needs, ladies and gentlemen. He faces charges of terroristic threatening. Oh, Lord have mercy. What the fuck was this dude doing? Restraining or resisting arrest and other assault charges, police said. Cool. Right on. Want similar charges to those officers who got too far into their feelings. Arkansas State Police spokesperson Bill Sadler gave information on the incident, saying special agents of the Arkansas State Police Criminal Investigation Division are investigating the incident depicted in the video, which occurred about 10:30 a.m. No, we got a more precise time earlier. Anyways, 10:30 is good enough, I guess. Today, outside a convenience store in Dyer County, Crawford County, specific. It's got two different names for the locals and for the out-of-state folks. The incident involves 2 Crawford County Sheriff's deputies and a Mulberry police officer. At this time, I do not have any identifying information about the victim. No further information was immediately available. Mulberry Mayor Gary Baxter. Wow, there's only one woman involved in this. Imagine. Oh, except for the videotaper, and we don't know who the friend was. So wild. Anyways. Said that he was shocked and sickened and promised the full investigation. Yeah, that's nice. Again, don't forget for the fact that this dude's also facing terrorism charges, for Christ's sake. So that shit's pretty serious. Arkansas Governor, Rhino in Chief, this dumb motherfucker, Asa Hutchinson, also promised that the state would get to the bottom of this matter. Yeah, just fuck off and retire already, you dumb old cunt. But yeah, man, that's a little bit extreme, right? Like, honestly, like, this dude's fucked up. Well, we could probably see, I'm sure he's probably a career criminal, because I don't think you go from 0 to making terroristic threats, to taking a swing at a police officer trying to escape arrest, to getting your head not quite caved in. Those are terrible fucking punches. Those knees are pretty... Oh, man, he's really putting his hips into that, and he's trying to get on top of them. I don't know for sure if he's trying to get him arrested or he's trying to fuck him. Like, there's a whole bunch of shit flying around there. But again, if we just had big, imposing officers show up everywhere, okay, guys who were actually trained in subduing subjects, you wouldn't be finding stuff like this, because there's a certain thing, okay? There's a certain respect between two men of a certain height, okay? Like, it's very rare for me to find somebody who's taller than me, okay? But there's something that's between two tall guys. You just kind of have this mutual respect. You kind of know what's going on, and when you're a certain height and people have to look up to you, there's a certain level of respect that's there sometimes, okay? And then you'll just get those lippy little cunts that just think that, oh, they can provoke you. But then if I had to screw loose, guess what? For most of those fucking lippy cunts that are out there, there's not a wall that I wouldn't be able to throw you through. That's only if I had a screw loose, so don't fucking test me. Anyways, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.